going on, everyone? Tosh coming at you guys. So not too long ago I put out a video on my top settings and features for my Galaxy Fold 2. This can apply to your Galaxy Fold 2 or for the people who got the Galaxy Fold 3 as well. So this video is going to be specifically on the aesthetics of my Galaxy Fold 2. Everything that I use to customize the look of my phone, whether it be a live wallpaper that I have. There are also certain apps that you can download that will also help customize your phone to make sure you get it exactly the way you want it. Everybody's phone is a personal device. We all want to customize it and have it work the way we want it to work. And that's not the same for everybody. So the way I customize my phone, I'm sure you guys aren't going to customize it. You might cherry pick a few things that you like from this video and then just make it your own. So that's kind of what I want to do here. I want to just kind of show you exactly how I do it, whether you're new to the foldable devices or not, or whether you're just new to Android altogether. Majority of this stuff will work on any Android phone, but this is going to be specifically for the Fold 2 because that's what I have. Take it from there and do what you please with that information and make it your own. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna show you exactly what we got going on the inside of the device.
All right, so the first thing I'm gonna go over is the one thing that I get a compliment all the time on. Now, I've used this for literally every phone I've had, and it actually looks gorgeous on this phone too, especially with this larger display. But now this is by Amoled. So if you go into the App Store and type in Amoled, that's all it is Amoled. This is a free wallpaper, but you can get the paid version, which I'd highly recommend, and it unlocks all the customized abilities. But it is free if you want to go ahead and check it out and see if you like it. The developer does have different wallpapers that they've made as well, but this one's my favorite, and it is called Amoled. Now I am using Nova launcher, so the interface looks a little bit different than your guys's if you're using the stock launcher. We'll go to live wallpapers. Again, you'll see Amoled right down here. We'll tap that. Now when you're customizing this wallpaper, I recommend hitting that preview checkbox so that way when you change something you can see what it looks like. Now we'll go into the settings tab at the top right. In there you'll see a host of different things. I'm not going to go into every little thing, but I'll do a quick run through. So you have color types here. If you tap on that, you got 24 different pre-made gradient colorways. You also got behavior types. So this is going to be the actions on what the lines do. Like I said, I'm not going to go through every one. There's just too many different variations, but really dope. A lot of different things you could do. You could change the particle types. You could change the colorway, like I said, the behavior of the lines. You could change the speed anywhere from 100 to 40%. Background color, finger movement on or off, so when you touch the screen it acts up. You could change the random timer, random colors on or off. So if you wanted to just randomly change colors, you can do that. If you wanted to randomly change its behavior, that's the way the lines move and function, you can do that. Random particles, so that's the way the lines look. You can have that change randomly. Also has gyro, camera, acceleration on or off, so when you move your phone around it will also act like a 3D effect to it. I have that turned off because it just drains more battery. Definitely my favorite wallpaper, and I can highly recommend that for anybody with any Android phone. Super dope. Now if you weren't someone who liked that one specifically, this is my second favorite wallpaper. That is by Wave. Now this kind of gave me an old school PlayStation vibe, so we'll go ahead and set that wallpaper for you. So as you can see here, it just adds like a simple wave in the middle, and you can customize the colorway if you want. So we'll go ahead and check preview. There's a lot of different things you can change here too. So preset, I got my preset here set to Google. As you can see, it looks like Google colors, but you can go ahead and change the way you want the waves to look, but in the end they're all just different waves. Now this one is free as well. I believe it might be a paid version if you want to do all the customizing on it, but that is my second favorite. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about, I can literally have a video that's like an hour long on the next two things, but I'm going to try to do my best to put the gist of it in this video, and if you guys want me to go in depth, I can make a whole nother video on it. Me personally, I never find widgets that I like. It's always some like just basic widgets that never really have a cool look or theme that I like to go with the look of my phone. Now this is just a basic widget here I have set up because I was messing with it for the video, so I'll have to put back what I want, but it is called KWGT. Now this is a custom widget maker, so we'll go ahead and type that in so we can see. Now there is a free version, but there's also a paid version. Now if you do like this app, I definitely say get the paid version. It unlocks everything. You have full control of everything. Very powerful app. It can be very confusing, so we'll go ahead and tap on it. Now at first glance you might be like, I don't know what the hell to do. So I'm gonna just show you just the very basics of it. On the bottom here, you'll see three different options here. You'll see Explore, Library, and Backups. Now when you're in Explore, this is gonna show you either the widgets that you have already pre-installed, so you can download pre-installed widgets. These are widgets that people made customized from the ground up off this app, and then they just threw it on the market, and you know, you can download them and use them if you like. You can also customize those pre-made widgets. So say you like the widget, but you just don't like, you know, you don't want to have Monday on there. You want to change the date. You want maybe the weather to be down here. That's going real in depth. I'm not going to do a walkthrough on that, but you can do that. You can literally change this whole app to look the way you want it to look. You can change the font, you can change the color. You can get real nerdy with this, and I'm not going to scare you trying to show you how to do it yet. If you guys want me to do that, I'll do a whole separate video, but it's like Photoshop for widgets. So it works the same way. You have layers, you customize the layers. There's a lot of customization you can do here. So if you want to go nerdy, I will do a whole video on it if you guys want me to. But to keep it very simple, I recommend downloading the app, getting the paid version, and you can download pre-made widgets just to make it very simple. So you can go here, discover new packs. So you can download just packs of widgets. Let's just say Android Unity. We'll click on that. It'll take you through the market. You go ahead and install it. A majority of them are free, and you can just have just a pack of widgets here. You can customize them to your liking. Just click install. Once they're installed, it'll all go back to the main app. So you're always gonna go to KWGT, and this is where your pre-installed packs will be. As you can see, these are all mine that I have installed. And then from there, if you wanna customize them to make them to your liking, you can. If you don't wanna go that nerdy because it's too confusing for you, then just tap on it. You want that one? Cool, I like everything it has. Go ahead and tap save, and then boom, as you can see, I have that widget. So you're gonna have to put the widget down first. So just for example, we're gonna get rid of this one, remove. So you're gonna hold on your home screen. You're gonna go to your widget tab here. Mine on the Nova Launcher, I just gotta swipe up. You're gonna look for KWGT widgets. So here they are. They're all gonna be blank. What you're paying attention to is the sizing. What size widget do you want? I like 4x4, nice and big, you know, it's gonna fit real good. So as you can see, you get a blank box. What you're gonna do, once you have that widget placed where you want it, you're gonna tap on it, and it's just gonna open up the app for you. Now, when you have pre-installed widgets, it's very easy. Like I said, you just find whatever widget you want. For example, I like this one. This one looks cool. Colorway, eSham, shows the time. Cool. Save, swipe home. There you go. Boom. There's the widget. Now, another thing that took me forever to figure out, when you have a 4x4, as you've seen, it covers pretty much majority of this whole space. Now, when you select it, it just looks really small. I don't like that. I want it to be bigger. So what we're gonna do is on the very top here, right here, this is the widget I have installed right here. So I'm gonna customize it by clicking the pen. Now you wanna go to Layer tab. When you wanna just scale up the whole entire thing, in Layer tab, you're gonna go to Scale and you're gonna hit the plus button. It's gonna enlarge the picture. So we're gonna make that real big because we have a 4x4 and it can have more room to fit. So there you go. As you can see, it's a lot bigger. Now it may look like it doesn't fit right here. It's definitely gonna fit once you go home. So we're gonna save that again. Boom, it's even bigger. So that was one thing that I was really confused when I downloaded this app. I was like, oh, it's real cool. I like the custom widgets, but every time I did it, it was just so small. I was never able to get the widget to fit the way I liked it. One day I sat down and just learned this app. There's definitely a lot to it and it can definitely be confusing. So if you want me to do a video, I will, but it is simpler than it looks if you just don't get sidetracked by everything else. Just download the widget packs that you like, go through the Android Market Store, even through here, you can have recommended widget packs. Find the ones you like, you know, check them out on the Google Store. They give kind of quick previews here. You can see what they look like. Download it. Once you have it downloaded, they're all going to be downloaded in your Explore tab here. A very powerful tool. There is so much to it. I can talk for hours about this app. Again, it can be confusing. I'm warning you now, it can be confusing, but you can get really, really, really cool widgets. You can get really cool widgets. But yeah, that's custom widgets. So we got the wallpapers down. The wallpaper looks good. Now you got the widgets down. You have your widgets for your music, weather, time, all that there. Next thing we're gonna do is customize the interface. So to do that, you're gonna download GoodLock. So in GoodLock, if you don't know about it, this can customize literally everything on your phone. I'm not gonna go into each one and show you what they do, but I'll just do a quick talk about. So over here on the top left, you got Lockstar. Now Lockstar will customize everything on your lock screen. So that's everything from what apps you have down here for your shortcuts, that's your clock, That's your notifications here when you got apps notifying you what's going on, or so you can do all that customizing within Lockstar. I don't have anything customized with it, but if that's something you guys are into, you can go ahead and do that. Next thing on here is Quick Star. Quick Star will customize your quick panel. So this right here is your quick panel. So you can do all the customization with this within Quick Star. Clock Face. Clock Face will customize everything from your always on display to your lock screen clock. So if you go ahead and tap on that, it'll give you a list of different clocks you can have for your always on display or your lock screen. Next thing, we got Multi-Star. What this does is gives you a little bit more access to your multitasking features. I'm not gonna go in depth again. Like I said, this just gives you a little more customizing with your multi-windows. So having the foldable device, multitasking is kind of like the king of what this phone can do. But what I do is I go ahead and tap on iHeart Galaxy Foldable. This will give you some experimental features that your foldable device doesn't have within its own settings. So if you want to check those out, you can go ahead and do that. Again, I'm not going to go through everything. We'll be here all day. I don't want to bore you guys, but there's a lot of cool stuff you can do here. So the next thing we got is Navstar. So Navstar is going to customize your navigation bar. Now, I don't have a navigation bar with this device. Again, I talked about that and those features that I changed and customized in the previous video, which I'll have linked down below in the description. But Navstar will customize your navigation bar. That's the thing that sits at the bottom when you swipe home or, you know, recent apps or back. Again, I have gestures, so I don't really need to mess with that. But if you like your navigation bar and you don't have gestures enabled, that's where you would go if you want to customize that. NotiStar, this is your notification customizer. You can customize all your notifications. Again, I'm not going to go in depth with that, but if you're interested, go check that out. Next thing is Home Up. This one's pretty cool if you use the stock launcher. With the stock launcher, you kind of are limited to how many apps you can have on your home screen. By default, I think is 5x5. So you can go all the way up to 7x7. So you can have 7 up, 7 across for apps, which is cool. I like that, definitely for people who use the stock launcher. You can fit more apps on this larger display, so definitely useful for this phone specifically. And then from there, you can also do your favorite max count. So that's the apps on the bar. You can have up to 12 apps on your dock. That's if you're using the default launcher. I don't, I use Nova Launcher, so I don't have to really worry about this either. Within there, you can also customize your folders. You can back up and restore, share manager, and task changer. So this one's cool too. So you can change the way your task, your multitask, or your, you know, when you go into your recents, how this looks, you can change that within here. There's so much customization you can do, especially with these two previous apps that I showed you, KWGT and Good Lock. These I can do specific videos on. They can be confusing, but it really just takes the time. Just sit down, look through the app and mess with it. That's the only way you're really gonna learn. But yeah, these are the 4 apps that I would highly recommend if you have a foldable device, and this will get your phone looking exactly the way you want it. Again, the wallpapers are optional. That's just what my favorite wallpapers are. So go ahead and create whatever wallpaper you want, but these last 2 things will actually get your phone looking the way you want it. But again, if you guys want me to do a specific video on those 2 apps, I will. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys.